Well, I'm back on New England mountains, and I was just thinking I haven't hunted ducks in a long time, and I've never actually targeted the goldeneye or the teal. So I'm going to head east of the Tuckerman Range. There's a little pond called Forgotten Pond, which I have hunted and completely forgotten. But yeah, we're going to set up. There's a little point right here. I'm going to put out like 60 decoys, 20 mallard, 20 teal, and 20 goldeneye, and just mix them together. See what happens. I'm going to be using the new 10 gauge Strongberg shotgun. It's a lot of fun to shoot and has a really tight pattern. So I'm just going to be shooting 10 gauge bird shot with that. So there is a hunting structure here. I don't remember setting it up, but there is a moose drink zone on the opposite side of Forgotten Pond. So I must have been hunting moose at the time and just spontaneously put up the shack. And I know there's a deer, I think a rest or feed zone, like right on top of that spruce ridge in front of us. So I do have to admit, hunting ducks on Call of the Wild hasn't been my favorite thing to do, and I haven't done it in a long time. But I wouldn't mind getting a rare or a diamond, goldeneye or teal, just some random thing, and be good shotgun practice. Oh my God! I don't have my dog Goose. Hang on, Goose, I'm coming for you, buddy. Just gotta find your data file. Hold on. I have to admit, the new dog DLC is making the duck and goose hunting a lot more enjoyable and a lot easier. You know, now I can just stay put and have the dog do all the work. And he finds about 90% of the kills. You know, sometimes you'll have a bird drop, 100 yards out and he has a hard time, but for the most part, he does all right. Small, fast targets, man. But good shooting practice. Actually, a lot of fun. The more I do it, the more I want to do it. Let's see how Mr. Goose does. I think he's maxed out now. There's like two different levels, I think, for your dog DLC. I'd have to look at them again, but one is like level 30, the other's level 15. I can't remember what they are without looking, but he's max level. I got to get the bumper sticker, "My dog is smarter than your dog," or some kind of vanity thing. Wow, the golden eyes really look awesome. I'm gonna get some more teal or golden eyes flying over. Oh, pheasant. I got a pheasant cutting the corner of the pond. What's the old saying? There are old pilots and there are bold pilots, but there are no old, bold pilots. This guy was a bold pilot. He up. Sweet. 2 shots, 2 kills. Well, we got a gold green wing teal. It's pretty sweet. The second one looks a little funny. No, wait, we got a piebald green wing teal. Now that's getting mounted. That's pretty wild. It looks really cool. I'll have to remember to put that thing in the lodge later, and I think I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to go maybe try to find a whitetail with a smoke bowl. Bunny! I've had one level 3 whitetail going back and forth in between these beaches, or in these beaches, between the road and the river. That's why I was headed down here. And I haven't connected with him yet. I'm pretty sure he's a small diamond. Oh, there he is right there. I'm pretty sure he's a diamond. Oh, we smoked him. He went down hard. Yeah, there might be a little ground shrinkage here. I don't know if he's actually diamond. He's a gold. He trolled. So he's 254.39, I think. Yeah, diamond is 255.09, so he's like an inch away from diamond. That's alright. I'm going to take a few minutes and check the high ridges here this morning. It's funny, it's crystal clear this morning. A lot of times on the New England map, it's fogged in the morning. I don't know why they do that. I mean, it is a nice effect, but it makes it a little more difficult to hunt. But right now, it's early morning, it's like crystal clear. So we got that going for us. There's a bunch of little like finger ridges up here that come off the main ridge. And I've got a bunch of random zones. There are quite a few whitetail zones. I mean, I don't know where they all are at the moment, but I'm just going to work down this ridge and then go left or go right. We do have some disturbed vegetation over here. It's probably not whitetail, but we'll find out. It looks like it's probably a rabbit. And we'll just keep going. It's a really pretty morning. I just want to cut one big track. We can find, one or two max weight tracks. It'll keep me excited about pushing through all this brush here. Being early morning, the whitetails should be in their feed zones or heading to their feed zones. It's going to be kind of a mixed bag. There should be some activity up here in this higher area, this higher country. Yeah, speaking of whitetail, so we don't have a good wind. I think I'm just gonna hang tight for a minute or two, and they're probably traveling to a zone. I'm just gonna hang tight for a bit because the wind is not great. I'm gonna let them hopefully pass without bumping them, and then see if there's any big buck. Well, it decided to get foggy on us, but I can see deer down below us. Now that's a beautiful level 2 diamond potential buck. He knows we're here. The wind is terrible. Well, a lot has changed since jumping that buck. The fog is really laid in thick. The wind is terrible. I'm just going to stay on him. I'm hoping he changes direction. That would give us a wind advantage. And once he calms down, we'll definitely catch up with him. But I'm sure I've already bumped him a couple times. I'm just going to move fast to try to close the gap. Probably bump him again. But, I don't want to take a running shot. I know where he's feeding. We can always go back to that if we have to. But I'd like to just track him and get it over with. I don't want to take any wild shots, though. I really think he might be a diamond. He's got a really wide rack. He's also starting to loop to the right, so the wind is getting better. I mean, his track is still fresh, so he's right here. He's within a few hundred yards. Oh, I think that's him. Yeah, that's him for sure. Oh, he's got a nice rack. I'm just going to take a chance. Well, we flattened him. It must have hit a vital. I'm thinking heart shot. Well, it's been quite a morning. They get trolled by a level 3, and now this level 2 might actually be a diamond. You just never know what you're going to bump into. I hate to call level 2 a troll, but I would almost consider this one a troll because of his high estimate. And the look of his rack if he doesn't make diamond. So he's 258.44. So he's about 3 inches above the diamond line there. So yeah, he's now taxidermized, and we'll throw him in the lodge later on. And we got that piebald green-winged teal. A couple cool trophies this morning in New England mountains.